Emily, where are you going?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh, they're gonna make me pick sides.
You're joking, I hope. Don't tell me you've done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
I honestly feel like they're not talking about shit. I'm gonna be honest. We about to go look for my mother.
Well,
Pity, but I've got no time to lose.
Yeah, we gotta go find somebody. I hope it's some honey on the way though. Okay, now I remember. We're waiting on the conference to start, and I gotta go like ask around about stuff.
The song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Can I go out here? Oh, let's go out in the courtyard. Ooh. Oh, it's like a maze. Oh no, I'm definitely gonna get caught. Let's see.
Ariadne.
Caught? Lost.
In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart. The state the stone of the statue is in reminds me of the sword. I'll bet my boots this is where Mother wanted to lure Mortimer. Just need to know why.
Why does he keep saying corny stuff like that? Remember your lessons.
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Oh,
Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
why he abandoned her? Let's observe the crack.
Let's see.
That sounds crazy. Examine it.
A crack as long as my finger.
Thrust the sword in there, I guess.
What's going to happen?
Ooh, something open. I heard
I've
it.
got it wrong.
Nothing, right? Nothing? Let's follow this here.
Here's the famous Ariadne's thread, thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
How many times you gonna tell us about that damn labyrinth? Let's follow the freaking cord. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's a dead end. How'd that work? Okay. No way they're really gonna make me try to figure this out. Where did I just end up? Is that a key?
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there.
Kiosk? Is that how you say that? My American ass. Kiosk. Alright. Examine it. That looks like some sort of trap or something.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it.
Alright. Read the message.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
Put your hand on there.
What is that? Looks like a sort of opening mechanism.
No, it's fit to a specific hand.
Knowing Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. Pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
I'm not pressing it yet. Hold on. I don't know what that means. And if I have everything I need to be pressing that. What's this?
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth. And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
I see. I have to figure out which statue the sword goes in. Each of them looks like they could have a sword put in there. I have to pick the right one and then press the thing in the middle to open it, I think. Observe the crack.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too.
Examine it.
The crack is thin and about as long as a finger. Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus.
Alright.
Minos. The crack is in the region of the heart.
This joint better not prick me, bro. Okay. It took me forever to figure that out. Forever. Oh. His mother had to come down there, all that blood. Go. No, not the time.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
Okay. The new guy.
You must leave me alone now.
Gregory.
I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out!
Ooh, maybe Gregory's running stuff.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
If you don't get a handkerchief, bro. What? Oh yeah, we seen that already. You late.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
I hope we don't get trapped down here like we got trapped in the study. Okay. Follow the trail left by your mother. Search the crypt. What's this right here?
Amber.
Ugh, why you say it like that? Creepazoid?
Bandages? Someone's been patching themselves up.
That's gotta
It's
be
like
his
my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Dang, she down bad. What? No, what?
These bandages are pretty basic. She'll be lucky if she doesn't get an infection.
See, that's always a waste. I never get anything helpful from that. Is that our body? Who the hell is that? Oh, it's a servant. Oh. touch him.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
Uh-oh, who's sneaking up on me? I know you hear that. I know you hear that. What?
Louis?
Who is that?
Louis, the conference is
George.
about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna protect
Mr.
her
President,
reputation
you
for
really
now.
shouldn't get involved. Please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way and you didn't see anything.
Yeah,
You're right. It's for the best.
you got a
If
country to worry
Sarah
about.
did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open. But I do wish you luck, my friend.
Okay, now what? Do I keep
The
sneaking
conference
around?
is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project.
Hold the hell
I
on.
don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
I'm not gonna commit myself to anything. That don't sound like the same voice actor. He don't sound like the same George Washington from the first 2 to 3. What was it? Two episodes? That sounds like somebody else. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference. I can't commit to nothing.
I don't mind following you, but I should warn you. I have no idea what this is all about. So I can't make any promises as to what I might do. I shall make my decision after the debate, when the time comes.
Ah, very well.
Nah,
As you wish.
that's not.
You will see once you hear everything. But given the situation, I think you will have everything to gain by joining Mortimer's side. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
That's definitely not the same voice actor. 100% not.
That's why we're here. Lord Mortimer or Sir Gregory regularly organize meetings like this to put forward major projects. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Look for clues about Sarah Derichet's presence or go to the conference. I'm here for my mother, bruh.
Leftover food. Huh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while. Someone's made a fire here. And the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
Right. Leave it. I'm not checking the ashes.
An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm. Oh, he's dead. What the
Oh?
hell's been going on here?
Duh, he's dead. What are we talking about? Search the body. What's that, a key? A key with an occult air symbol. Look under the mask, 100%.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
More of a what? What do you mean more? I'm not. I feel like I should examine the body,
Mother,
but I'm gonna come back.
If this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse.
Okay, I'm getting a little conflicted now because
Well, the gate is locked.
Oh. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here? Somebody
Examine the
smashed
body.
him in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death.
Oh, dang. Sad way to go, my boy.
That isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
Damn.
Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse.
I'm torn because I know that if I don't go to the conference, it's going to be a big problem. And I can't get in here anyway.
Well, the gate is locked.
So let's go. Let's get out. I don't have no key.
Respect to any other
Okay.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
He is stressed about something. Let's come in here and sit down. Hard ass chairs. That's the shit that give you hemorrhoids.
What?
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Please.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well. Can
What
you
is
give
this
me a
conference
brief
about?
explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the
Right.
world, Louis.
So they're not
Our
gonna give me
desire is
nothing.
to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
That was not helpful, bruh. How does it
In
work?
concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once
What's
the debate is
the
closed,
subject?
a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote.
Oh,
if
hell
the
no.
project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Have you been operating for long? Do you meet often? What decisions
Can you
have you
give me an
already
example of
orchestrated?
an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
That's wild. I don't have any more
Louis,
questions.
let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance.
Bro, where's
You
my
see,
mom?
The project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States.
Is this
The
crazy?
first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Word.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite.
Look at him! Look at his eyes!
Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
I already regret not looking for the
My
mother
friends,
board.
I propose we get started.
But I felt like it would make him angry if I wasn't there, and that it would make the rest of the story like harder, like he would be against me or something.
First of all,
So that's
I
why
would
I
like
chose
to
to go.
thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France.
No way!
The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
He mad as hell? Boy, you need to pipe down. I should put him in his place. Give a nod without saying, I'ma thank them.
Thank you all.
'Cause
I am honored to be
I have
among you
manners.
today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
He a
Certainly.
snake.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other.
I have a dream is
More
crazy.
now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you
going
for
on
the
here?
thought, Lord Mortimer. But I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did
He
I
gonna
tell you?
Pop a gasket, bro.
You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Ooh. They're not savages, bro. Maybe I should keep quiet. They're not savages, bro. I'm not going.
Savages, as you call them, were there before you.
Period.
They're on their homeland.
As
Period.
much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
He cleared me.
I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Yeah, we know about you. We know about you, Washington. Filthy swan, my etiquette is locked. Okay. France will soon no longer use... I'm not gonna challenge him.
Senor Godoy, you must know that France will soon ban these barbaric practices.
Oh, do not get on your high horse, Monsieur Frenchman. The only reason why France has ceased trading in slaves is because of the commercial blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have been restored, France will again treat these people like cattle.
Come now, my friends, let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them.
What?
You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protege.
This may sound like Dexter's Laboratory.
Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Damn. So here's the thing. That takes up a lot. That takes up a lot. I'm gonna say nothing.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Was that supposed to be a side conversation?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
France will protect the Christians. France does not need to seek the Pope's opinion. I'm gonna say this because it's all I
Your
can
Eminence,
say.
have no fear over that. I am sure France will do everything in its power to protect the Christians of Louisiana.
My young friend, how can you come out with such a remark after the discussion we had on the evening of your arrival? If France was so respectful of worship, it would not be bleeding priests as it is doing at this very moment in time.
I thought that was a secret.
Don't be naive. This is politics. The Holy See must be concerned at seeing such a large territory falling into the hands of the French.
Bro, I don't know what I'm doing.
Insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
That shouldn't be allowed. We should only be able to speak a common language in the room.
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory.
Period.
Like
he ain't
we're
know.
Just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher einen, Emily. Nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Oh, y'all are being wild. Oh, come on. What do you say?
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are
Depression.
great times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume and let Sir Gregory finish.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual.
Okay.
Chaos. That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified.
We just
Those who
started.
are opposed to this project, follow me.
Not they clicking up. Emily, where are you going?
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh, they're gonna make me pick sides. I'm not picking sides with him. First of all, Emily, that's crazy about you. The priest and yeah, no, I know about them. I'm going with Mortimer.
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
Nah, because Volner mentioned the Prussian, and that's what his mom and the other lady
My
were
friends,
talking about
I
in
would
code.
like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
You see,
Y'all
Mr.
finna
President,
expand.
Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
by what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Let's go with
By
conviction.
going through France, Spain won't suspect that it's you who's going to take possession of Louisiana. They'll even believe that France will be a protective buffer between itself in California and you on the East Coast. If Senor Godoy was afraid that you might take the territory by force, now he is reassured. You would never attack France.
But why didn't you tell me before?
To keep one step ahead. We'll say for
So
more
that Lord
spontaneity.
Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains the advantage by advancing undercover, and for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my friends, it's getting
Was
late.
he here the whole time?
Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the
He about to
audacity
blow it.
send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
What is going on? My thing is,
Louis,
what does he
if
get out
you
of this?
Have a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
going to
chat.
ask a favor of you.
Another
I'm going
one?
to require your services.
How can it be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Signor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You shouldn't. He's hiding something from me?
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Signor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
He's weird. He on some weird. I don't know about him, you know? What does he gain out of all of this? Try to convince Manuel Godoy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one Godoy is. What room is his? I feel like I'm going the wrong way, huh? Oh, got excited. I thought that was honey. Uh-oh. Somebody, what's going on?
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Peru. Oh, he done got ransacked.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the...
Oh, I already read this.
I've retrieved everything.
Peru? What's going on here, man? Did he leave? Did he... What? Maybe he was just a little tipsy or something. That's how he came in. I don't see nothing suspicious, really. It's just kind of a messed up room. Uh-oh. Oh, he drunk. We finna get information out of him now.
Leave me, de Richet. I don't feel like talking.
Stay and keep quiet?
Your door was ajar, and well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
Godoy. Whose door is getting knocked on? What you doing, my G?
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Make up a story. If you try entering, make him search elsewhere, yeah.
I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
Will do, bro.
Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Right. Now be a
Sucker.
good boy and go look somewhere else.
We in here. Okay, I don't think I've been in this room yet. At least I don't recognize anything in here. Okay, a little piano. Key with the cold air symbol. Alright, I'm gonna go out on the balcony last. Yes, some more honey. I'm gonna save that just in case. Alright, let's read what's going on here on this desk. Lord Duke, here's the information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. The aim seems to be to weaken the French economy and secretly that of Spain by seizing merchandise at sea. Our treasuries are already suffering from the embargo on French food products. Such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colonies. I have no doubt that you will be able to swiftly find a diplomatic solution, awaiting further instructions.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Let's notice something.
It looks like someone's hidden something on the back of this painting. It's a letter.
What's it say?
Of course, it's written in Spanish. And it reeks of lavender.
Oh, it's a love letter.
Well, Mr. Godoy, you seem very interested in hiding this letter. Another secret romance, I presume?
I can't read it. Oh, yes.
So, let's see what it says.
My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it's for the good of my country. I feel awful at having to leave you after a silly little spat, because you are the only woman I love. Josepha forever. Maybe it's Josepha forever. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let's stay united, please, even in sacrifice, but the two of us, for our future children. Stop being jealous. You're the only one who feels my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Okay, so he messing with the Queen, but he also got a side piece. Pepita, I guess. And that's what that letter is. We could probably use that to blackmail him when we try to convince him, honestly.
I would like to come in.
I am sorry, sir, but that is not possible for the moment.
I'm looking
there?
for someone. Tell me at least who's in there so I don't needlessly go looking around for hours.
Duchess Hillsborough is speaking with Sir Gregory, sir. The other guests have gone back to their rooms through the other side.
Why do you ask?
What?
Sir Gregory's orders, sir.
Can you tell me where I can find Duke Manuel, please?
Alas, I do not know, sir. I can only assure you he is not in the small salon.
You are not playing that.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Alright. Rally him to Mortimer. I've come to get some fresh air about our spat at the conference.
I've come to warn you that Volner is looking for you.
For what reason?
Huh? That I don't know. He didn't say.
Well, he can wait. Thank you, sir. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why
that?
did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
That's because the order down for him. We down for him with the order.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere. We come from France. We are president of the United
Wait, what did I just what? Who's this, Volner? No, this is not the right guy. Who am I talking to? Who the? Oh, Godoy. He's vulnerable to occultism.
States,
Okay.
England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
Right.
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong.
And he
Tell
do.
me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Why he start screaming? Let's hit him
First
with
of
some
all,
logic.
the question is to know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Oh, I could blackmail him. Oh.
If you
Thinking
continue
about
at
what he would
home,
lose.
our two countries will become rivals. It could turn into war. Who knows?
It is likely even.
A war, Duke Manuel. On our own territories. Do you really see yourself committing the Kingdom of Spain to an armed conflict against France? Can you imagine the financial investment required? Not to mention the loss of lives and dishonor at the slightest defeat.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you see yourself being the man responsible for that?
Twist the knife.
No, but you are the one who's pushing me into it, you damned Frenchman!
I'm not pushing you into anything, Duke Manuel. If you are a man of the future and of progress, as I'm given to believe, you will know how much suffering a war would bring.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded.
Yeah.
I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
That's
Of
fair.
course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
I have
Good
no
night,
clue,
my Lord
bro.
Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.